college football playoffs. So, Indiana took home the dub. Indiana, perfect season. Indiana, second best college football team of all time. Fact. So, let's pull up the clip. So, 10-0 in the first half. Nothing much to report about. We get started. This kid, Mark Fletcher, absolute giga heater run goat. He's the guy that his mom like drives to all his games. So while we were in Arizona, they're probably gonna show her after this because he's awesome and she's awesome. She drove from Florida to Arizona. Didn't fly. I think she's afraid of flying. She said, or maybe just doesn't want to. But she drove all the way to Arizona, and there she is, Mama Fletcher. She's going crazy. I'm so happy he showed out for her. We'll get into it more, but he broke the game over for Miami. They couldn't get the monkey off their back. They couldn't score. It was just they were playing good defense, and that finally got the ball rolling. Next clip. Then 10-7. This is pure fact. Indiana's the team of destiny, absolute destiny, because of plays like this. Roll clip. This is literally what won them the game. Block, punt, return. Felt like the Superdome, the New Orleans Saints first game back after Hurricane Katrina. It felt like aura. Indiana, small town team. Power 5, but still, everyone knows. No one knew Indiana even had a football team. So that was giga amazing. And yeah, that's just like absolute team of destiny right here. I thought that would seal the deal. Miami did make a comeback though. Next clip. Miami marches downfield immediately after. Quarter flip, so they're going a different way. Beginning of fourth quarter, roll clip. Mark Fletcher showing out for his mom. Second touchdown of the day. Shout out Mark Fletcher, bro. RIP to your natty chances and natty hopes, but you showed out, and everyone loves a feel-good story. So, next clip. Mama going crazy. Now, 4th and 5. I very much agree with Signetti here. 4th and 5. No one knows. Oh, of course, we have a warning. No one knows what's going through that man's head. But from here, if you kick field goal, you're up 6. Miami scores touchdown, they win game. So field goal, not very helpful here. 4th and 5. Put it on the Heisman's back. Roll clip. Heisman Doza moment in the natty. 4th and 5. They run QB draw. Block it differently according to Signetti. Breaks 3 tackles. Dive. Touchdown. Immortalized. Put that photo in the Louvre. Also, I just saw, pause it. Looks like he's choking her from my point of view. He's not. This is Mendoza's dad and mom. The mom is bound to a wheelchair, and so he doesn't stand up to celebrate. He celebrates with her in the seat. That I read that online, so that part might be made up, but it is fact. She's in a wheelchair, and he stays close to her to celebrate. Why would you not? Just W dad, honestly. W mom, W support. That's just, it's pretty great. So, honestly, great for Mendoza. They go up 10. Game's not over, though. Job not finished. Next clip. Carson Beck gets a lot of flack, brother. Dude can ball. Before this game, he was 5-0 as an underdog, 2-0 with Georgia, and 3-0 with Miami as an underdog. And this game, they were big underdogs, 8.5. They actually covered, for anyone that cares. But roll clip. Give it to Malachi Toney, who is Kadarius Toney's brother, out of wide receiver and running back slot. Wide receiver and running back slot. Touchdown. Dance on your poverty franchise. We are a home team. We have chance to win Super Bowl. Or Natty, whatever this is. Next clip. Now, game's on the line. They hold Indiana to field goal. So it is a 6-point game. Touchdown wins ball game. 1 drive for greatness, 1 drive for glory, 1 drive for the rest of your life. Carson Beck marches. 40-yard line, 50 seconds left. I don't think they have a timeout. No more timeouts. I like where you're at, though. College first down is stoppage of clock. I'm thinking Miami might pull this off. I'm sweating for Indiana. I was pulling for Indiana, 16-0 season. Signetti, comeback of the century, building. He literally did IRL, EA, college football rebuild. Roll clip. So Miami fans sweating, Indiana fans sweating. Carson Beck, built for this moment. He's done this many times. Carson Beck, Georgia, transferred to Miami. He is that guy. He has proven that. Carson Beck drops back to pass, throws moon ball. No idea where he was throwing it to. Decent read. I bet if he gets it over the top. End of ball game. Indiana is undefeated. Indiana is perfect. Indiana wins Natty. Carson Beck is doo-doo, bad, bad, not good at football. That was just, it was such a turn of events. I was waiting for it to go down. It was like second down, too, or maybe it was first down. I don't know. That was elite out of Indiana. It couldn't have gone any other way. Indiana's always played complimentary football. They took care of business. Next clip, we got Heisman Mendoza interview. Can you make sure this is unmuted? Okay, it is perfect. So Heisman Mendoza, known for his glorious, amazing, giga awesome interviews. Roll it.
Standard Heights, how do you describe what you're feeling right now?
I first want to give all the glory to God. And, I mean, there's no better group of guys I want to do it with. It's the most special moment of my life. There's such a great group of guys. I love you guys. Great job. Let's go!
The crowd pop right there is awesome.
There was a drive
Pause it.
in this.
Mendoza, I love you, dude. I hope you get number 1 overall pick, even though it is the Raiders. I do feel for you on that, but I hope you're the number 1 overall pick. You win the Natty and the Heisman. I should have looked this up. I don't know how many quarterbacks have ever done that. Not many. I think Cam Newton won the Natty with Auburn, and he probably won the Heisman. He did win the Heisman that year, so maybe Cam. Menzel didn't win the Natty. Anyways, let's go to Twitter. Let's look at what were the people saying? What were the people saying? So this is awesome. Carson Beck on the last drive. True. Carson Beck, he played so much better than anyone ever thought. I don't want one play to define his season. The fact that a 10 seed made it is all encompassing of what we hope for with the new college football bracket. That's just facts. I think this is why you do a 12-team bracket. A 10 seed can go on a run like this. They also proved to everyone that they should have been there. They knocked off favorite after favorite after favorite, except for Ole Miss because they were favorites in that game. Next one. This is the pick I'm telling you about. It says that Indiana just completed one of the greatest turnarounds of one of the greatest stories in sports history. True. 0-10 win seasons across the first 125 years as a football program. Now, part of this might be maybe they didn't play 11 games back then, but still, that's not that many. 16 is a lot, so, if you keep winning, you keep going. But not a lot of sustained success. I think usually it was like 12 or 13 back in the day. And now, since that time period, 11-2 last year, and then a college football appearance this year, so 16-0. First 16-0 season in college football history, which is elite. That picture will be immortalized forever. Indiana is giga awesome. Next one and last one. God did and good kid. Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza gives all the glory to God, breaks down in tears after winning the college football national championship. I was a 2-star coming out of high school. I got declined a walk-on offer to the University of Miami. Full circle moment. For someone, I just give all the glory to God. For someone that's really humble, it's cool to see him kind of flex a little bit. And it's not really a flex, it's just a story. He's just saying facts. Like, look, I wasn't even good. They thought I wasn't even good enough to get an offer to walk on here at Miami. Now I'm beating them in the Natty for Indiana, greatest turnaround in sports history. Gotta love Indiana for that. I think I was kind of like he's a dog, but I don't know if he's like, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence, like the recruit. The top prospect, but you can't even hate, bro. Bro's a winner. Bro throws laser beams, and he's just so humble and chill and cool. So